Absolutely, I think it was a brilliant performance. It's a nice template for us to work from. Really, it's challenge now is to go on better. I think um, from a bowling perspective, I thought we were pretty much flawless. We hit the right lengths early on, and then managed to do that for long periods of time throughout the whole game. And with bat in hand, I think we've grown throughout the series, and certainly that was our best display till now. So hopefully that we can go. Go again and see further improvement in that department as well. I think more than anything, we're very pleased with how we've grown into the series, and it doesn't grant you anything to the back end of it. I think with the game about, we've worked extremely hard to get to 1-1 in the series now, back to level pegging, and now's where the hard work really starts. So we've almost got to look to go even further, dig a little bit deeper, and really start to almost go through the gears as the series goes on, and keep getting better, keep looking for further improvement along the way. Absolutely, world-class side like India, led by Virat, I expect nothing less than a response, and it would be naive to think otherwise. That's why I think it's really important that we don't get too comfortable. We don't think that we've achieved anything to this point. We've just sort of got ourselves back to level playing, and we have to now look to work even harder and make sure that if we find ourselves ahead of the game at any stage, we get ruthless again, and we really drive that winning position home. I think my decision making probably till now, touch wood, it's been pretty good. I feel like I've managed the innings pretty well throughout the course of this series, and that'll be the challenge again at the Oval, is to start again. And I feel like I've got a nice balance between attack and defence, and picking up length pretty well. So they'd be the things that really stand out, and hopefully I can continue that forward for the rest of this series and beyond. I think a lot of credit has to go to our bowling group. First and foremost, Virat's world class. There's no doubt in that, and I think that's where the credit has to go to our bowlers. They've been able to keep him quiet, a world class player. That to keep him as quiet as we have is an extremely good effort from the bowling group, and it's something that we're going to have to continue to do if we want to win this series. So I think we've found. Till now, found ways of getting him out, and we've got to keep trying to find ways of building pressure on him and keeping him quiet, because he's obviously a fine player that's done tremendous things in Test cricket. So it's really important that we keep going with that, and we'll always have to keep looking at ways and plans in getting some of the best players in the world out. But hopefully that relentless pressure is something that we can contain moving forward. You'll always be learning. I think I'll certainly always look to learn and try and improve and get better as a captain. But as a team, I think one thing that we took away from that game is that we have to be the best version of our team. And we do things our way, and we don't get sucked into playing anyone else's game. We go about things in our own manner, and we did that in a perfect response at Headingley, and it's really important that we remember that throughout this series. That's when we're at our best. That's how we play our best cricket, and it's really important that that's something that we continue to do moving forward. I think, his record speaks for itself. I think he's a world-class player. We've seen him score runs and take wickets against us, and we know how what he's capable of in Test arena. We'll certainly be making sure that we're prepared for the challenges that he poses coming into this Test match, along with other combinations that they might throw at us. But ultimately, it's you can get wrapped up and you can end up playing the player. It's really important that you just play the delivery, play the situation that you find yourself in. So whoever it is that we face up against this week, it's you play the ball, you play what's right in front of you, not the reputation. And it'd be exactly the same if it is that we come up against him. I think it's really important that we see where everyone's at over the next couple of days physically, and it's such a tricky balancing act at the minute. As you say, we've had to deal with so many injuries, over this little period, and a number of other challenges as well. And trying to manage workloads alongside performance is in the current climate, the games coming thick and fast as they do is always going to be tricky. You come off a win like that, and the continuity of confidence and trying to replicate a similar performance, balancing that with making sure you don't blow someone out and injure someone is really tricky. So it's something that we'll have to weigh up really well and get right going into the game. And we'll certainly consider everything when it comes to that selection.